kill me is death.
Hell no, I can't trust nobody. So I keep me a stick at the party. Pulling up finna catch me a body. Round with them choppers, no Harleys. They know I gotta keep my Scotty. 33 and it's acting retarded. If it don't kill me, go harder. All my niggas and we moving like shotters. And I'm big tier late, we poppin'. We bought no assist, no Stockton. All my niggas, we up, we locked in. If he say he got gas, might stop in. HP for the number of Harden. Free MC, white chalkin'. Tried to catch a play, D Hopkins. Pull up on the scene, we walk down. All that talking tough got chalked out. Pitch down the bricks, my hot route. How we gon' lose, we hot now. Got me sippin' Henny, that act up. Get it by the load, no Mack truck. Put your ex on my sack up. Bitch out of line, I'll smack her.
Welcome to Pittsburgh Chatter, where I do interviews where I want, whenever I want, with who I want. Today I got a special guest. Wait, Anthony, how's it going, man?
What's up, bro?
Man, so I want to dive directly into the store. How did that come about?
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I moved up here from D.C., Maryland,
mm-hmm.
and I was working at Enterprise. And then, like...
With the rental car company?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, back home, I had seen, like, a UPS truck get robbed, and it was for some Space Jams. And I'm just like...
Makes sense.
Y'all robbed a truck for shoes? And I seen the craze for it. So, like, follow up the next year, I moved out to Pittsburgh. These shoes are on the racks. Mm-hmm. I was like, they still in trucks for this, so... Mm-hmm. Anyway,
you're talking about at like all the resale spots like Avalon and stuff.
Like
Goodwill.
The demand was just crazy.
Yeah.
So Pittsburgh was a little bit behind.
Mm-hmm.
I hopped in, and I just started stacking, and then the store became the store.
Because I do know there was a period of time where it was like Refresh Pittsburgh, but it seemed like more or less they were doing like shoes like what is it called? Restorations, right?
Yeah, they were doing like restorations.
And then over time they started selling more shoes. But there was a period of time where it was just like basically you for real that was just only reselling shoes.
That's how I like to think of it.
Yeah, and then over time it was like, you know, Zeds are more or less senseless and other stores started appearing. So what was the demand for shoes like over time? Was it more Jordans? Was it not like what was the demand?
I think there was a couple culture shifts, like
because Yeezys were I remember you had a bunch of those in there for a period of time.
Definitely had a bunch of Yeezys, but I would say like what creates demand is like the culture shift was at first it was like, all right, while Jordan was playing, like you got the OGs that was watching it, mm-hmm. everybody that actually wanted to be like Mike. Then after that, you know, he retired, but then it became a fashion statement.
Retro.
So then like your Chris Browns would wear it, your Kanye's would wear it. So it's like I gotta have it. Mm-hmm. And I want to be like Mike. So anyway, like Pittsburgh just wasn't on that wave yet. Mm-hmm. And I believe like me being able to use the technology of like the internet, it would allow me to just stack and just mm-hmm. become who I needed to be. And all my experiences from all my friends, like urban necessities and all that stuff, I had witnessed so much. So it was like, why just be bare minimum when you can just try to, thanks bro, when you can just like attempt to do better. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I came about.
I remember when I had we'll dive into me working for you, but I remember when I was working for you a little bit and I was like kept trying to talk about shoes. You're like, I don't really like talking about shoes all like that over time.
No, bro.
So were you interested in fashion? Because you had swag, you know what I'm saying? You still have swag. So like, are you interested in fashion? It's just something that's just it's like, not that big of a deal to you.
I like what I like. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't like mid-tier type stuff.
No.
Okay, so why don't you like talking about it consistently?
Because it's what I do. Like, all right, for instance, like every person I'm affiliated with is like some type of influence, and that's not a flex. Mm-hmm. It just shows like the people that's in my circle are just really hard workers. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't pick them because they're popping. They were hard workers, mm-hmm. became popping. So it's like that's what just makes me, bro. Like it's the shit that we just do together. Like. They be doing that, like Kai, he got his shit going on. I'm the second person, a lot of people don't even know that, I'm the second store to ever have Cool Kai's merch. Ever.
Early.
2015 early.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
All right, so what about the name? So you had to play on like the locker and then you had the Antlckr, the logo. Yeah. Talk about the name, the logo. How did that come about? Because that was such a trendy name. Like the play on that was ridiculous.
No, like honestly, I always wanted to work at Foot Locker. I ain't never worked at a sneaker store in my life. So like,
you got your own.
I had to get my own. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So like, I just got my own. So you just like that's how I work. That's just how Wade Anthony works, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like I wanted to be Foot Locker so bad, so I got my own. But then like I don't like shit that'd be like Wade Anthony's shoe store.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people don't know my middle name, which is Anthony.
But
so,
everyone was just calling you Al or Al.
yeah, because like I like to differentiate who knows me and who don't know me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like when I go outside, if people are like, "Yo, what up, Ant?" I know where they know me from, so it's like cool. I give them that energy. But I bet you if someone calls me Wade, like I just started letting people call me Wade like 3 years ago.
So basically, when you started, because all right, so when you started DJing, is that when you started like?
Yeah,
letting them
because
call
like
you Wade?
yeah, because my music is a little bit more intimate, is a little bit more transparent. So like
differentiate the two.
yeah, I'm gonna be more. Yeah, my artistry is gonna be more of me anyway. So it might as well just give y'all a little bit more of my name. So that's where that came from. But I did Anthony's Locker because it took a little bit of the stress off of my whole name on a building, but I still want to have ownership because when you put your name on something, just like a jersey or something, you gotta stand to your name. So therefore, I can't do no whack shit. That's just a little mechanism I do.
I respect it. All right, so I know that the process of maintaining the store was extremely ridiculous. We're talking about you have to handle the customers coming in. You have to do the eBay store. You have to talk and message people on like it was ridiculous that you were able to even do it by yourself. So who would you say helped you the most? Because I see you doing everything yourself. So I don't really know. Like you started hiring help eventually. There were people that
You were
pop
there.
in, but like
you were there.
You were doing it for a while before
But
I
you-
even hit.
But you were part of the journey.
Yeah,
like,
but how did you do it in the beginning? Because everybody wasn't there
because
at
of
first.
people like yourself. Like, bro, like, look, you just said it. Like, you eventually got there. There was always other people. You've heard stories after stories. Like, the reason why Anthony's Locker is so dope is because of those, like, stories. Like, I continuously try to bring people in whenever I can. I ain't trying to break the budget. I'm not rich. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not paying out crazy salaries. But, like, when you follow folks and tell people to be in your circle as genuine as possible, like, you came through because you just wanted to do it. You was on, like, look, bro, I want this. You got that. And if you got time, let's do it. And I'm like, all right, let me know. Period. And then look what you're doing now. You're just still expressing yourself, doing what you was doing. And that's why I'm here still. So, like, I mean, I don't know, bro. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah. All right, so we could just call it grind. Okay.
Nah, it's more than grind, bro. It's more than grind.
But you were always doing something. If it wasn't going out of town to some convention to try to get like some shoes, then to come back, run the store, like come on.
All right, it's a perception. I'll say like, if I know I can do something, but I know if I don't do something, what that will be, like why not do the other thing? And for instance, like I was single for a long time. What the fuck else am I gonna do? I don't have no children. So it's like, naturally, I'm not from here. You know how cliquey Pittsburgh is, and like no diss to that. But like naturally, humans like they surround themselves with familiar people. So if I want to get outside and get money, I need somebody to know where they're gonna send it. So I got to go outside. So like for me, it wasn't a job. It was like,
what was the hardest part you would say though?
Just lifting that shit by myself.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say answering the DMs.
Physical work. Bro, I love talking to
what,
people.
taking those boxes down to the
yeah,
no, that was ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like taking 200 boxes, like people don't. All right, so look,
the eBay used to go crazy.
What he's saying, I could really brag, but all right, for instance, like she knows how much just being around me. Like we did like 2 years ago, right before I closed, like we did a $12,000 buyout. It's 450, about 460 pairs of shoes. We got a van, and we drove all the way to Long Island, New York, and like lifted all them shits into that. We drove 7 hours and then lifted it, and then drove 7 hours back, and got them safely into the store, and then returned the rental car, then picked up my truck, then went home. 14-hour day. All I'm saying is, it's fun. You know why?
That's just one time.
That's just one time. That was just one time.
Exactly.
It was just one time. But guess what? You know why it's fun? Because I can do that one time. That's my 14-hour shift versus someone else's 2 days.
40 hours.
Yeah. That's my 14-hour shift. And then all I gotta do is put another 14 hours in and post them shits and cleaning, and I'm done. And I'm probably done for 2 months, maybe 3. Yeah, I just work differently. So I just like know my worth. I know I'm lazy as hell, and if I put it off, I'm gonna be broke later, and I don't need to work that hard later. So it's like, no, you just gotta stay on that shit.
I respect it. All right. So one other thing I wanted to ask you is because going into the store, you see a wide of selection of shoes, and you were always, I'm selling this, I don't want this, and just moving your shoes about. I've seen you sell some shoes that, me personally, I would never sell, like the all black Yeezys, the zip up. You said the zipper was broke, and they still spent crazy money. But that's besides the point. What from like the collection is something that you always kept, and it's something that you will just never give up on? Like you're like, nah, I'm keeping this. I'm never selling this. I know it's probably nothing, probably.
Nah, like, all right. So look, I would say my mindset has changed. Like before, I would never sell those Air Max. Like I don't know how you get a grill. Like I don't know. Like I remember how I got to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I spent like probably $2,000 at one part of the year, and then like another. Like I made some money and spent another $2,000 on another pair of Yeezys. So I had like the 2 Solar, and I had the Red Octobers before the Red Octobers got crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then some dude walked up to me and was like, I want both of those, and I'll give you these Air Mags and $600. I got paid $600 on top of them Air Mags. You know what I'm saying? So,
but the Yeezy hype was like at the time, I guess he probably thought that was a good trade-off.
I mean, yeah. But, like, if you know culture, like, Back to the Future was already all time.
Way
it was already
before.
proven. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to guess what Kanye got to do.
Mm-hmm.
All Kanye got to do is do something crazy, which he's been doing lately. And look what's happened. Now the Yeezys ain't, but look what the mags at. You know what I'm saying? Like when you follow culture and like things that have already been proven, like I thought that was the craziest trade. There was only 89 in the world. I have 1.
So you're sitting on those. That's something that's probably never.
I know. I mean, I was sitting. I sold them.
Oh my God! Is there something that? Because I've watched you sell the Supreme Louis. I just don't understand some of the stuff.
All right, because things are just things until they're not things anymore. So, like, all right, I'm on a hook. Everything in that store, like, if you're going to, all right, I'll give some knowledge out.
But they're vintage pieces.
But you can become vintage, too, if you don't let go of all that shit. Like, you start hoarding. Like, some advice for, like, new entrepreneurs and store owners, like, it's cool to make your store look, like, beautiful. Like, oh, he's got all the Yeezys, he's got all. That's fine. Have a variety, have a selection, but on the business side, you're sitting on that that investment. That's still an investment. So like you have to like really figure out what the fuck you want, or like you are gonna start defending why you're not making profits. Someone could want that Louis bag and give me 10 grand, and then the person that owned that Louis bag's portion was only 6, so I make 4. It's not mine's for show. It's for it to be sold. It needs to be gone. Let's get it gone so I can make bread, and then I can do something dope with this.
So if something's hot, you like, I ain't even gonna sit on it. I'm gonna maximize.
If it's hot, like I'll ride it out. But I'm saying like, if it depends on what it is. If it's something super super limited, the less I think about it. I can sell this when I want to. It's 89 in the world. It's only for sale if one of us think about it. That's how I think about that shit. But if it's like $1 million, when niggas come up to me with they Chicago ones, and they're like, yo, these is 500. I'm like, bro, I'll wait until y'all get tired of. It's 1 million of y'all that got these, bro. There's 1 million.
The prices do go down.
They do go down sometimes. They do go back up. Sometimes it'll you know what I'm saying? It's like a stock. It really is a stock.
You heard it here first on Pittsburgh Chatter. He sold some Air Max. He had them and he sold them.
I don't have them no more. I got real special stuff now. I got special stuff. Like these I made, it's on my feet right now. Like I made them just on some, like I always wanted to wear my own pair. And this was like a play on some cool guys, like paying homage to him. Like this ain't my design. I just wanted to see if I can do something. And then I met Raymer, and then I met Raymer again, and then I had Jeremy Raymer, who does all the murals around Pittsburgh. I had him sign my shoes. And it's just like on some, I like to just live in my art. And my art is really just my evolution of just me and my exposures and what I'm just experiencing.
All right, look, because I want to move on to the DJ and stuff. But first, before we get to that, just I want 2 more questions. All right, because you also had one of the misplaced Air Force Ones.
Oh, yeah.
That was also signed by John Gagger. Yeah. How did that come about? Because did you have both, or was it just the one?
I had a couple. I had a couple.
You sold some though, but I
them-
know
I
there
sold-
was
I
one
sold-
that
I
you
sold
would
them all.
keep that. So they're all gone now.
Yeah.
So how did you get that signed? Just tell the story on that at least. Yeah.
So like Refresh had an event. Shout outs to them. And their relationship with John Geiger, where he did something different, right? Like I don't think texture on people that did restorations was a thing, but customizers were only painting at the time, and they weren't taking things innovatively or adding things. So him doing 16 different like prints on a shoe was just like,
All those Nike.
damn,
It looks
like,
crazy.
I never thought about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just visually stimulating. It was art to me, so I wanted to be a part of it. And it was only like 25, and I like them type of odds. And you're in Pittsburgh, you did something innovative. Everyone's talking about it. It's in Pittsburgh. I had to have one. So the secret to that is...
You ever wear them or no?
No, it was a 9.5. And
okay.
I don't wear forces.
Yeah. Whatsoever?
Nah.
Not no all
That's
whites.
some Baltimore shit, bro.
What's wrong with the all whites?
It's some Baltimore shit. I don't wear it. I can wear something else. I actually don't wear all white shoes.
Do you have a favorite shoe?
Nah, bro.
I didn't see you in so many fucking shoes.
Whatever is the closest to me and the most comfiest.
I didn't see you coming in some
Bro,
slides, no
Bro,
socks.
Honestly, my girl is here. Shout outs to DJ Femi. But
Shout out Femi.
like, bro, until it was her and she was like, yo, your feet is black, nigga. Like, wash your feet. I was like, yo, really, my slides is my babies now.
He would come to open the store, just come
I
in.
just be like, yo, I just be barefooted, bro. I'd like to be comfy. I'm gonna be here all day. It's my world. I don't have to show up how regular people show up.
So then you started DJing. Now, I was already familiar with the fact that you were making music, but now you're DJing. So how did that come about? You would, cause like at the store, you would play and joke around, but like
That was practice.
you know what I'm saying though? Cause like we would see you do it, like you'd be in there on your spare time, fucking around with it. But now it's serious, like you're doing major events and going out of town. So how did this come about?
So like that's crazy because me and wifey talk about this all the time. So like there's a time where like you're in retail and you start finding a passion and you want to do something else. And it was like the store is making my thing, and I'm not saying sneakers isn't my passion. Like that's my life. Like sneakers is a part of like the sports world. You know what I'm saying? So,
It's stressful though. I've been there.
It's stressful. You know what I'm saying? But like sports wise, like I'm a part of the guys that make up that culture that makes you want to buy these sneakers. So I'm like tied in it intimately, where it's like I just want to create because I hope someone wears my shoe. So in the sense of when music came in, COVID was just starting, and I had a lot of reflection time, and retail was not booming brick and mortar. Like it's one of those things where you just had to make sense of things. Like I could spend, 17 grand a year trying to follow and pursue this one dream, or like something else is coming up and you're pretty good at it. Try that. So like I would spend my free time, which was a lot of free time once COVID hit, in the store just playing.
But still being online, you could still navigate the store too. So it was like it's
so
never going to
like,
disappear.
It was like, we
essentially.
could just lug these 400 pairs of shoes into this place and just call it online. Yeah, like we're doing the same thing, and I don't have to wait on people. I just get a notification now. So it's like I didn't really disappear, and I really do have intentions on coming back, but I would like to tie in all my worlds together, but I want to make sure it makes sense.
where it's beneficial.
Yeah, where it's beneficial for all parties that I'm dealing with, so that way it can be a little bit really powerful and something that you haven't seen, you know what I'm saying? So, but as far as DJing, bro, like, I started probably watching DJ Femi, and a lot of guys back in the day in like 2016, they were doing it, and my boy RB came in the store and sold me the countdown pack, the entire countdown pack for like 5 racks. He just gave it to me for 5 racks, and he was like, yo, I'm starting this company, and what is now Make Sure You Have Fun, and he has a radio station. He manages a lot of artists, and he throws a lot of parties like Tall Tees and all that stuff. He actually has Crash the Decks May 16th. Just give out a quick little blurb. But May 13th.
May 13th.
May 13th, sorry.
Okay.
Not May 16th. But yeah, so so I meet people really like that. But so I was already tapped in the music world due to some transitions that I've already had through the store. So when it made sense, I went online, and I remember my boy Stoney. he was like, yo, we going on tour, and I'm about to go on with tour with Asian Doll. And my DJ, I think he Femi, she wasn't available, and a couple other artists, and it was just me. And I'm just like, I've been doing it. He's like, yeah, bro, like, you want to come with us? I'm like, bro, I can't do 30 cities in 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
30 cities? That's crazy.
The tour was crazy. It started in Arizona, and then they was going to work their way up to New York and then come through, and then they went to Cali.
Fuck no.
Now it was crazy, bro.
Fuck no. I'm not built
tour.
for the touring life.
So I was like, look, I'm single, but not that single. And so I said no too. And then I think like a month later, he hit me and was like, yo, one of my DJs fell out in Brooklyn. And I was like, this is that decision. And I said, yeah. And I went out there. I didn't even ask for bread. Rookie mistake, by the way. But I literally went out there for free, drove 6 hours by myself with all the knowledge I had. No help.
But you gained experience. All right, so I'm confused.
Bro, but I could have risked my mental health, bro. Like, you just going straight to New York on a stage with an artist as Asian Doll. What the fuck was I thinking?
If you fuck up, it's over.
What was I thinking? I didn't fuck up. I did decent, I think. But it was, it was only 30 minutes. But it was like, bro, like, those be like the risks you gotta take. Like, looking back at it now, that was wild of me. That was super wild.
But you gained the experience.
Yeah, because I survived. And then, like, I think really what it is like I just be chasing these like hobbies and just trying to learn how to survive as long as I can. I think that's what gets you to that level that you see me at now. Like, I'm just surviving because I keep testing my boundaries.
Well, here's my thing, because you know Avatar Benji, you know Slim the DJ, you know all these people. So how the fuck was it you DJing way before? These are people that would just pop up at the store.
My customers.
You would have events at the store.
Because they were my customers.
And it never crossed your mind, oh, I could take the...
No, because I had a lane to play. I was the guy that had to supply the sneakers. Okay. I don't need you to listen to my whack ass buddies. Yeah, and like I don't need you to listen to my whack ass freestyles because I respect the art. Like I see them in all this expensive stuff or things I don't know, and it's like, how dare I just be like, yo, I could do that. And it's like, nah, that's the same thing that people do when they walk up to me and like, yo, play my song. And I'm like, bitch, you don't think my name's outside for a reason? You think that you pay $5 to tell the act what to play. The audacity of someone to think that you could just tell the person that's performing what to play because you feel like, shut
So
up.
is that something that annoys you about DJing? Is because I've never been on the actually DJing and then someone comes and asks me to play a song. I've always been the opposer where it's like, oh, can you play this? You know what I'm saying? So how does that feel? Is that annoying?
It's annoying, but it's like, it's one of them things, it's a perception too, in a sense. Like, if you're an early DJ and you just starting to get that, that's annoying. But now I'm like, I get it. Some people just don't understand like my position because like, it depends on what their reason is of being at the party. Some people are like, hey, I got this little shindig and there's gonna be a DJ. But no, honestly, it's like, to me in my contract, it was like, yeah, bro, I need you to perform at this. So I'm performing.
Does it depend on the song though? What if the song's good? Like it's a song you was like, damn.
Then I'll play it then.
So it wouldn't bother you if that's
my
the
thing
case.
is,
that's rare.
All right, my thing is, what if, all right, I've never heard it. You want me to play a song while I'm playing a song right now that may not even mix with it. I don't even know what it says. And then I'm the one that has to be the front man for whatever comes out of those speakers' mouths.
And you don't want
to all this cancel
culture.
You want me to send out some signals, and you don't even know who's even listening. All right, for instance, right? Let's just make it black and white. I can go to like some birthday party and get the vibe because the family is going to be pretty cohesive. But when you go to like bars, it's different. Homewood bar and Southside bar and a Lawrenceville bar is completely different. Certain songs you can't play because you're going to get them knocked out. But some people, other races of people can play that and they think that's just a party song. There's just different things. So my thing is, I don't know where y'all came from. I don't take no one's question because I'm the only one that has to stand on what happens here. I might be trying to calm some shit down on purpose type shit. So it's like, we're sound engineers. I'm listening out for some other shit. I might be getting some shit in my ear, like the bartenders might be like, yo, cut that shit down. I don't want to have to figure out the math on how to get that shit to sound right because I'm still trying to be dope as fuck. It's too much thinking. Get the fuck back and go back to drink. Go talk to some shorties, bro. Go talk to some shorties. Why are you talking to me? If you
All right,
don't like
so I
it,
guess
leave.
we could call you the evil DJ, huh?
Nah, I wouldn't say evil.
You not turn. All right. This will.
All right. No. Real quick. Would you walk up to DJ Khaled, Who Kid, Jazzy Jeff, and be like, while he's doing this, right? While he's performing, you gonna be like, yo, bro, that sounds dope. Put in some WAP. For what, bro? You came to see Jazzy Jeff. I didn't come here to hear WAP. I came here to watch the dude play his style, his way, experience something.
Okay, I respect that.
Right.
If it's all right, so what if it's the birthday girl and she asks you to play a song?
I don't take birthdays.
Oh my. Okay.
That's how you stay away from the conversation. I don't do birthdays because, bro.
So you're gonna avoid it.
Okay, bro. If you see me on these stages, why would I
What
take
if
a
it's
birthday?
a celebrity birthday and the bag different? Like
If the bag's different, then
talking-
we're there with the different mindset.
Okay.
But the birthday girl
I fuck
from
with
down
that.
the street
I fuck
ain't
with
paying me what that I need. Like,
Okay.
bro, the music that I have ain't birthday music. So why would I spend my time where my money is always moving on some shit I don't want to do? I got options. And for me to do that, which is on some like, you got to pay for the sound. You got to pay for my hours. You got to pay for the mileage. If you can't even, if you negotiate on that, then you just negotiating on what my worth is.
Okay, so that is another question I had. So equipment wise, is that difficult? Because when it comes to DJing, there's a lot of equipment you have to incorporate in it.
Yeah.
So is that difficult to get that to the destination and back and forth?
It depends on what you're trying to do, prospectively.
How big of an event, of course.
Yeah, like some guys, like a lot of wedding DJs, like to carry a lot of high gear. I mean, they'll take a van. It depends on what they do, but depends on your experience and it depends on who's asking for what and what you can give. So I would say for us, we're pretty easy. I got a Ford Explorer. I can get a sub. I can get 2 PAs in there, stands. I got lights. Matter of fact, we're about to do a gig right now. I'm not going to have the sound because some events do have their own. We just need to have cables to learn how to plug up like the systems that's in here for this podcast. So, I mean, it depends, but it's a very expensive gig. Like our sub is $2,000 just for the sub. That's just for just a boom, boom, that 808 shit.
All right, we got a lot of the personal stuff to get to. So first, I want to ask you: do you have a set playlist? Like, how does the music you're going to play work?
I have 150,000 songs ready to go at all times. I have crates for the genres, and like for me, I think I should stay in my lane where I know it just works for me. Like I like to stay in the R&B bag a little bit, trap bag a little bit. I'm a piano, Afro beats. And then recently we just started doing shows as me and my partner Femi as Black Tech, where we promote black artists in the house and EDM scenes. You know, you don't see too many black artists in that scene, so we've been doing a lot of house and EDM, which has been pushing my level of experience with it. So there's a little bit of everything. You just grow with it. So yeah.
All right, hold on, one more, because you are with Femi. So do y'all ever have DJ battles? I know them DJ battles probably go crazy.
It's kind of crazy because like it's not a battle. Like I would say it's a celebration. Like I get to wake up, and if she's inspired, she'll play some shit, and it's always gonna be different because she has a different brain. You know what I'm saying? So I get to experience something I would not search for, or the algorithms won't hit me. So I got a little cheat code technically.
You
know
always
what I'm
get a
saying?
new
Like,
little update on music.
but I do know there are certain songs that I'm just like you know what I'm saying? Like she's got a certain level of crowd support, and certain songs just work better if she's just to play them so like tastefully and classfully. Is like I just be like, no, that's just her shit. That's just her shit. Like this is just
like
hard.
something that may be her
Yeah,
signature.
it's like, damn, this is
Gotcha.
hard. Like, but it's her shit. Like, yeah, but we go back and forth. Like, she got gems that I be playing, and yeah, I be hearing them out. It's dope because like we intend the party to be fire, right? So we don't gatekeep. Like, she plays something I know, I'm on the dance floor, bro. Like I dance. I'm a dancing DJ. You know what I'm saying? I take the mic.
I ain't never seen you hit no two-step a day in my life.
That's because I was at work.
Okay. All right,
I was at work. I was selling sneakers.
all right, so let's talk about when you were a child. Like, what was that like? Where were you from and all that type stuff?
So being born in Tacoma Park, DC, Northwest, and in PG County, majority of my life. Had my grandmother in my life, grandfather. Yeah, basically just me and my brother, mom and dad, all the way through and through. I was in the arts program, so that allowed me to, in talented and gifted program, so it allowed me to like go to various amounts. I didn't have boundaries for school. I ended up going to school called Walker Mill, which was in D.C., and that was where I met Kevin Durant. Me and Kevin Durant went to school together.
And that's how you got the signed jersey?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we, I met a lot of just D.C. legends out of that, and I went to high school into some more science and tech programs at Charles Herbert Flowers, which is up and coming. They just lost in the state championship. Shout out to them, though. Where I then went to college.
All right, that's perfect. I'm so glad you just went through all that so fast because I wanted to get right to it.
I was about to say,
then you went to Duquesne, right? You played football for them, correct?
Yeah, Duquesne. I was supposed to go for engineering, but they didn't have it.
So were you a walk-on or you had a athletic scholarship? Okay.
Yeah, I was like one of the top 250 tight ends in the nation, and I came in as a receiver, and then I got switched to DB. So then and then I just went to the business school, and that was it. And then I'm here.
Okay.
I mean, besides Enterprise rental car for 4 years. But yeah, that was it. That was the worst time of my life too, by the way.
So wait, did you not love football? Because it sounds like it was more because you played a little bit of what was it
Bro, all right, look.
What was it after the orange
all right,
team?
this is gonna be the one time I told Femi today I wasn't gonna be humble today, so I'm about to practice. I do great shit all the time. All right, Duquesne, I got mad conference championships. I'm an all-conference athlete. In high school, I think my record in high school is 41-4, and I got 7 championships with the Washington. Oh, I'm sorry, not Washington. With the Western PA Wildcats.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Okay. So I love this shit. It's just that this is my normal. This is what great looks like. This is what great looks like, and that's what I'm saying.
Let's
it's
not
normal
be so
to me.
though. You was running the store, going to practice. I see you come back. You'd be tired
but also
fuck.
too. But all right, without the
it does take a lot.
Without the conceited vibes though, because I do work so hard, I feel the way I feel when I talk about shit. So it may be direct, I may be asinine or whatever, but it's bro, I did all this. What are you saying to me? And that's why I can do what I do. You know what I mean? But
you don't pop your shit all crazy though.
Nah, I get excited when I get new friends, bro. When you came through, you had your ideas. When I seen this, I'm like, yo. Yeah.
I should have been doing it.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Yeah, I hit you a long time ago. But that's what I'm saying. You're different. I knew you was different. You know what I'm saying? Look where we're at. You're doing that. And it's been 4 years?
Since I worked with you?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely before COVID.
It was way before COVID.
So it was about 5. Yeah. That's crazy. The story got 8 years on it as of May 2nd. So that's crazy, bro. 2015 I started.
That was a while ago.
All
right.
Top you flying, bro. You did it. You're doing it.
I had to do something, bro.
I mean, that's why I'm following up, making sure you are.
Because you was seeing me, though.
I got questions.
Ant would see me, I would work overnight, come to Ant's, do Ant's from the morning until 4, then go to my other job.
It was just
bro. Nah, bro. It was OD though. It was OD.
You were moving though. You were moving at what you can do at that time, and I respected that, bro. All right, this is what I can do. Hey, you'd be like, yo, Ant, I know I said, but and you'd be out, and I'd be like, see you. I know you're gonna be back tomorrow. Yeah. If you could. So I fucks with niggas like you.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a good experience. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so you finished Duquesne, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so after you left there, you played for the Wildcats immediately, or was there a gap year or a space in between there?
So I was doing a lot of NFL workouts. I did Green Bay Packers, Bills, and then I didn't make it. I had a right before my pro
But you had a workout.
Yeah.
All right, I tell people this all the time. If y'all don't stop slouching these workouts,
bro.
People don't touch the pros whatsoever.
Bro, all right, look, first of all, if you're not going to a workout, just stop talking about football. Just go directly to semi-pro. Bro, sometimes you may have to pay. You know what I'm saying? You may have to pay. It is expensive. If you don't get that, it's like being a DJ. You got to start getting your way in there. You know what I'm saying? However, if you're going to do it. And, for me, I had just came off of surgery. So I had broke my foot, 3 months before my pro day. My Thanksgiving, we was balling. We had just finished our season. I was balling with me and my little brother and our friends, and a fight broke out. And the dude was trying to come at me, and my brother speared him before he even got to me. So I went to go break it up, and I like stumbled before I got there on some like wild fight and stuff, and I was trying to get him, and then I noticed, I'm like, yo, I thought my ankle was like twisted or something. I finished the basketball game and everything. Bro, I woke up the next morning, went to go step and fell. I went to the doctor, it was broke, so I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that adrenaline rush, so you just kept going.
Yeah, so I drove all the way from D.C. back to Pittsburgh because I had to finish my finals, and I had my surgery during my finals, and bro, like, I healed up in 3 months, and with like, I think I lost like 10 pounds or something like that. Like, my leg was so skinny, and I still did my pro day, but like my numbers were off, so like it was tough. But if you don't go to a workout, bro, you're not going at all. And then I did what was the Power?
The Pittsburgh Power.
Yeah, I was with them, but like I got to the last round and I ended up making it on their second season, and then they ended up dropping out. So
Yeah, I don't even think they have a team anymore.
they don't have a team no more. I think they only had 3 seasons. I would have been on season 2, but yeah, like that they ended up folding. So, but that's big. So Arena League's already got problems by itself. But shout out to the AFL.
All right, so
It's like, no,
I'm
that's
cutting
not.
that out. I got you. Edit that.
No, it's like she don't care. That's my girl. No, we've known each other for a while. She hired me back in 2016. Me and some of the people I've already mentioned, even like Taylor Maglin, who runs Daily Loud, that you'll see on the internet, like that's Pittsburgh. And we all had a panel discussion, and we were talking about branding. So we were kind of linked on some. It was music, but it was on some personal branding tips and shit. So I got to meet her kids. It was about like 40 of them at a time, and we just linked from there. And then she would start doing gigs with RB, so we've just been in our circle. And then I think it was like right after pandemic was like starting to like open up, or yeah, it was like right when it was starting to open up. Me and my barber Milton, you remember Milton?
The one that was set up in the back shop.
Yeah. We was like, yo, I had an experience. I had just left a national championship game in Miami, and I went to Louis Vuitton just because I was curious. And I just seen like all these people with champagne just walking around, giving it to the guests. And I just thought that shit was dope. I'm like, dog, champagne's so cheap, but they're doing it, and it just is a vibe. So I was like, yo, Milton, seen this. We should like buy champagne and just make champagne a theme on Fridays and call it Feels Like Friday. So we started doing that. And she had hit me up for a party, and I seen her, and I just realized, like, when I came out to her party the day before that Friday, I was like, yo, where the rest of you at? So she had caught me off guard. But I was like, you're busy. Talk to you later. So she hit me up, and then came to the party, and we just was vibing, bro. Like, Feel Like Friday wasn't like a twerk, 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 we trying to, like, dance and sell shit. It was, like, just a place where, like, we don't know what outside is yet, but like I got this like small thing going on with some music from people you know, and you know all these folks, everybody's cool and everybody's doing nothing weird here. And it was a safe spot. And we just vibing, and from there I think we just like held each other accountable, and I think we just realized we liked that. And it's led us to where we're at today.
Made each other better.
Yeah, the accountability is like huge, because like if you don't have a boss, like you really don't know when you're fucking up. And I think when you start seeing yourself in someone else, you start wanting to do better. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was a thing.
All right, so y'all are about to go out on a crazy date. Who's going to take the longest to get dressed?
Come on, bro.
Feel me?
Bro, she got ready for this 2 hours ago. I got ready for this 15 minutes ago. I just brushed my teeth, and I said, a hat. We're good. Let's go.
Got you.
Dog, I try to tell you, fashion I don't think about
at all.
I just was like, I'm fucking with the green vibes, and I want to wear something that I made. So I just wore everything I made.
All right, this is gonna be like we're gonna get through these fast. I just need a couple answers for these. All right, so I need to know your top 5 favorite athletes, and then we gonna go artists, real fast, just to wrap it up.
All right, real fast. LeBron. Steph, I'm going to give one to the boy Jalen Hurts. I'm going to give one to Stephon Diggs. And then I'm going to give one to, the MVP, Joel Embiid.
You want to get Joel Embiid? No Kobe? No Jordan?
I can give it while they're here, bro.
Joel Embiid.
Look, but like, all right, real quick.
Were you one of those people that was actually trusting the process?
Can I give you like some advice real quick, bro?
Yeah.
We got to stop focusing on what niggas have done. Because guess what?
Niggas is doing.
They ain't going to ever break that record, so they can never grow. So why we keep investing on some shit that ain't never going to happen anyway? So how about this? There's 2 guys on the floor duking it out, and they supposed to be the best. Let's live in that moment so we can tell our kids who they are, because our kids don't give a fuck about Michael Jordan. That's just some sign on the back of some fake shoes.
Okay, all right, look. So for the just one question, then we'll move on to the artist. So for Jalen Hurts, you follow his career, like
Jalen
the whole
Hurts,
thing?
Yeah, like I like it because there's a huge bounce back, and then as a human being, like he easily could have just fell out of that.
Are you a Steelers fan?
I fucks with some Steelers. I'm a Commanders fan.
We're going
It's hard.
No, we're not going to do that to you. This is Pittsburgh. We're not going to do that.
I have clients.
You like the Steelers.
I'm honest with my clients. That's why they listen to me, bro.
Okay, all right. Favorite artist. Let's move on to favorite artist.
All right, which one? What's like artists, like art or like
music? Musical artists.
All right, I'm gonna go Kanye. I just added NLE Chopper. Don't ask me why.
That's ridiculous.
Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why.
I would put 8 R&B artists.
I
over
could
him.
put up mad people in front of him, but don't ask me why. He's there now.
All right, this your list. My bad.
One conversation.
Yeah, literally, I
What?
just had this conversation like 30 minutes ago, and I'm just like, you know what? You're right.
Okay, so there's a backstory to
There's a backstory. IDK, Kanye West, NLE Chopper, what's the Jamaican shorty that we just saw at Coachella? Yeah, Shensia.
Bomba Clyde.
Yeah, I got one more, and just for the hell of it, I'm gonna just throw Jid in there.
Jid. Okay.
Yeah, I like Jid because close to home. The boy Benji and all them, like that's their crew. But also too, he's super talented and he needs more shine. So like, I'm gonna say Jid. Yeah,
for sure. All right, like I said, I appreciate you for coming on.
Yeah,
definitely gotta have you again, man.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna do.
We've been knowing each other for a while. You gave me an opportunity.
Time,
and you definitely, I made a lot of connections. Like you helped me meet Jordan Beckham, Planet Hemp. I've met so many people.
I forgot about Jordan.
Bro, I literally met so many people and made connections.
I gotta call Jordan.
You get Jordan Beckham?
I haven't talked to Jordan in like 2-3
Bro,
years.
he used to come down to the store like at least once a month, I'd say.
Dog, he's like literally one of Pittsburgh's dopest photographers, and he's probably one of the biggest people I downplay that I know. And I really look up to him. I look up to him so much, and I love his passion. If no one knows Jordan Beckham, like
people know him. There's no way
he has a huge sneaker passion, and it's like we have this one interview that's on YouTube with Jordan. I was like trying to be you one day,
trying to be me, bro. You've dabbled with everything, bro.
Yeah, but
you can't be trying to be
I do
anybody.
what I want to do. But like that day, like I knew it was subpar, but I wanted the moment, and like it was super dope that he was transparent. So Jordan Beckham, I'm going to come for you and find you, and we're going to be friends again.
That's
my guy.
Be friends.
Yeah, nah, he's my guy always. But I haven't talked to him.
That's just a prime example of somebody. Even Avatar Binge came down to. I remember he is like, oh, Ed.
He was at my Thanksgiving.
What was it? The baby. I remember it so vividly. My memory. I'm gonna wrap this up, but. It was a baby blue Supreme jacket with the yellow words. He was like, "Oh, I need to borrow that for his show," and he was like, "Go ahead, I don't care." And I was just like, "I was sitting there like,
man! If I get a chance to make people saucy,
like,
but don't put his business out there."
Yeah. I shouldn't have said that. Then my bad. That was a while ago, though.
Nah, keep it, bitch.
No, but that was a while ago,
He was
though.
doing whack stuff back in the day. He's so different.
No, that was
so
cool
now.
That was like during the what was the song he had at the time? Mimosa.
Fuck that. Benji's so cool now. We can snap on his young self. Like everyone does it.
True.
He's cool. He's cool as shit now.
Now he just on tour.
Nah, yeah, he's super cool. He's Coachella cool.
All right, but like I said, I appreciate you for coming on. We're running out of time, and look, we definitely got to tap back in for real, man.
Yeah, for sure, we will.
Appreciate you.
I'll make that commitment.
All right,
I'll be back.
That's
I'll bring my Funko Pop next time. Yeah, I got a couple of pieces. I'm gonna bring mine.
No, this is the only one I got. I ain't gonna lie.
I got the Pam from The Office.
Oh, Pam.
Yeah.
All right, look, see. All right, cut. We're good.